everybody. Going to try not to be weird today. Good start. Still haven't said anything too weird. Yeah. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Pete. Hi, Boogie. Hi, Richie B. Time for a little listen. Hi, Boski. Hi, Scubik. Hello, Denny. Welcome. Yeah, sorry I couldn't do this stream yesterday. I had everything ready to go. Literally, I was about to press go live. Then I had a ever so slight family emergency. So it's fine now. It's fine now, but if you've got kids, you'll understand. So it was like, oh God. So yeah. Welcome in. I have got a fun-packed day today. A Wednesday demo drops, Eric. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, bloody kids. Bloody bastards. Yeah, they're just little dicks sometimes, aren't they? But we love them. Like I say sometimes to them, like, I'll always love you, but sometimes I don't like you. But I'll always love you. So, yeah, just one of those things. They're getting to an age where now they want to go out, and sometimes their friends can be... Well, I say their friends are a bad influence. My kids are probably a bad influence on their friends. Just as much. So, you know, that can be a thing. King Khaki Wurst, thank you so much for 20 months. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Thank you for looking after me. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Welcome in with your funky 20-month subscribed, 1.5 year subscriber badge. That's wicked. Amazing. Okay, let's dive right in then, shall we? First of all, we've got... No! Control and Z. There we go. Wouldn't it be great if we had a Control and Z in real life? An undo button. Yeah, that would be great. And a copy and paste. Imagine having a copy and paste. So like if you wanted to tidy up a room, you wouldn't need to actually tidy it up. You just tidy up one section of it and then Control C and then Control V, Control V, Control V. That would be so good. It would get worn out, wouldn't it? Yeah, if we had a Control and Z. You could say what you want to people though, couldn't you? Like, you're an effing D word. You're an effing see you next Tuesday. Ha. And then just put Control Z. And they wouldn't know, but you'd know. So it'd be a bit like Bernard's watch. Yes, we can, Boski. We sure can. Thanks for letting me know. First up, though, we have got Bone Mech and EpicFail featuring Failai in the Dark. Here we go.
Tell me where you going. No one else is home, 'cause something don't feel warm no more. Tell me what lights you up the moment we weren't enough, 'cause I think I'm losing touch. When
There we go. What a great start to the show. That was Bone Mech and EpicFail featuring Failai in the Dark. This is the radio edit. Pre-master. Sounds finished to me, that. That's a pre-master. Oh my goodness. Wow. Because that's going to sound epic when it's mastered. Yeah, it sounded very together, very current sounding, very radio ready. I really liked it. What did you think? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, I really like that. It's not a style of music I would DJ, but I certainly appreciate it for the level of production capability that's gone into that. Lovely vocal. Maybe an effect delay on the main clap. Maybe. I quite like keeping my claps and most of my percussion pretty reverb and delay free. Reason being, I want to keep it quite solid and quite upfront. So, but I guess as a stylistic or expressive thing, you could absolutely use delay on something. Hi, Coco Dillas. How you doing? Very chilled. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Really nice tune. Mono. Yeah, I always have things like claps and kicks. Definitely kicks in mono. But yeah, I'd say all my percussion's in mono. Sometimes if I layer stuff, I might pan left and right a little bit. Yeah, good to see you, mate. And bass, yep. I think the reason for that years ago, bass being in mono, was when it got pressed to vinyl. So the problem with having, this is like retrospectively, the problem with having your bass in stereo was that frequency area, that buttery biscuit bass, yes, Richie, would literally oscillate the needle out of the groove. And that's why we have our bass in mono. Not such a massive issue these days. However, I would still put my bass in mono. Yeah, it would just literally come out of the groove. So that's why that's a thing. But also in a lot of nightclubs, sound systems are typically a mono setup. So what that means is, you imagine like normally if you're listening in your car or on your headphones, in your earbuds or whatever, or your TV, whatever it is, you'll have a left and a right speaker. But if you're in a nightclub, the nightclub's going to have multiple speakers around the club. And so to avoid you missing out on information from the music, depending on where you're situated in the club, because you're not going to have like an equal left and right, and you're going to have people around you, it's busy. That's why they put systems in mono. And also because a lot of places will have live bands which work in mono. So there you go. Phase cancellation with stereo bass. I don't know if you'd get phase cancellation with stereo bass. Phase cancellation is usually like standing waves, isn't it? Phase cancellation is when you have two of the same over the top of each other. But stereo bass, you can have stereo bass, but if you were going to do it, have it on a layer. I'd have it as like a layer for width, possibly. But I'd always have like an area where it would be solid and mono. Hello, Terex. But yeah, I really like this track. I really do like this track. It's very, like I said, very current, very radio ready. Reminds me quite a bit of Coco de Las's music as well, actually. So yeah, great start. Thank you. Woo! Next up, we've got Boski. Boski. Leads. Wee. See, I like when you mix and the phase pops though and sounds like you're using an effects, or have I got that wrong? That's phase cancellation, yeah? But the good thing is when that happens, it won't be exactly the same information. So the phase cancellation is only in certain frequency areas, and it's still moving around because of the two tracks moving in and out. So that's when kicks are phasing. But it can sound good. But you wouldn't want that to be the case on your actual track. But in the case of mixing, unless it's exactly the same kick at exactly the same frequency, you'll sometimes hear this if you play two of the same artists' tracks together and they've used exactly the same cymbal crash, for example, and then it kind of like it sounds like it's just like disappeared. Terex is like sidechaining was a thing. It's definitely still a thing. Yeah, it's definitely still a thing, Terex. 100%. We love sidechaining. Sidechain everything. Literally everything to everything. If I could sidechain myself to Guy, I would definitely do that. If you could be sidechained to something, what would you want to get sidechained to? Like forever? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Next up, we've got Boski and Pete.M, and this is Lost Feeling.
racing around a track, but I'm getting on to the feeling of forcing myself to love you back. I should want you more. On paper, you're the perfect man, but there's a lingering deep inside that tells me you've been wrong since we began. I never ask you to change, but what I need you can't give me. I won't say an apology. You've been sweet, but it's time to leave. It's time to leave. I lost feeling. I need to breathe, beat this aching. What part of this aren't you getting?
I'm just going to skip very quickly to my critique because I really, 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 really like this tune. I think your riff is awesome, the melodies and everything, but I've got to get this out before I forget. So I think, and I think this actually might be a helpful thing for your tracks to be a bit clearer. So I'm going to call this subjective feedback. I can't hear the bass line clear enough. And what I mean by that is when I'm mixing as a DJ and also to get drive behind a track as a producer, I like to be able to like really feel the power behind my bass. Now, what I can hear in your kick as it comes out, yeah, it's muffled away, yeah. Your kick's got a really long tail on it. It's almost got a two sections of it. I would tail that down, bring it down. Yeah. I would take that out, and I would also, because it's going to free up a lot of frequency space for your bass line, I would also add a layer to your bass line in the mid high frequency range. So maybe a runner bass, something short that is a little bit higher frequency than your quite low bass line. That lower note there where it goes your root note up and then you're going down past the root note, there you're losing a lot of power. And if you had a mid bass, a mid-high bass in there, you could really run that and push it a lot more. I think that would sound awesome. I think it would add a lot more energy to your bass line as well. But I'm really excited about this track. I think it sounds awesome. Just awesome. Woo! Hope that made sense. I really, really, really do like it. Thank you for sending it in, Boski. Okay, next up. Is this going weird? This is like, it's not focusing on my face very well, is it, darling? Do you know what though, Boski? Right, fair play, because it is real difficult doing this style of music and getting your kick and bass to work well with each other, have a good relationship, not fight, is pretty hard. But you're going to really simplify it by not having that knock on your kick. I'll be really, really, really interested to hear what it sounds like when you go back in and you just shift that. Just take it out, make it a lot shorter. Do it in the piano roll and not necessarily in the ADSR, attack, delay and sustain. Really, yeah, because you'll have a lot more control over it. We'll try it both ways. Sidechain the shit out of it. Yeah. Sorry, I've had this is 4 coffees in 1 cup. Yeah. Ha. Okay, this is doing my head in. Hang on. Okay, shall we move on now? Yes, you just got cleaned. You've just been blessed. Also, FYI, this is my 3rd day without a vape. I mean, I have them. I know where one is in the house, but I've not used it. So my vape went missing. And when I say missing, I mean my vape went missing when we were on a family holiday to go and see my father with the children at the weekend. And I've just decided I'm not going to bother getting another one. I'm just like, do you know what? Fine. Whatever, Trevor. So yeah, that's probably why I'm a little bit scatty today as well. Plus the coffee. Obvs. Okay, next up, Justin Dolan, and this is Morpheus.
Let me tell you why you're here. turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Let it all go, man. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Free your mind.
Really nice track this. Everything from those textures, the little 8-bit incidental effects and stuff, the power of panning, the power of techno, the relentless forward motion. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Great use of that vocal. Yeah, very stompy. This bass line and kick drum have a pretty great relationship. They do, don't they? They're like a couple that don't argue very much. Yeah, it's really nice. Rumble was great. Very nice. Very nice. Nice and simple. Nice and simple driving track. It didn't need to do too much. Didn't need to go... It didn't need to go anywhere in terms of, like, you know, melodically or bass progression or a chord progression, because that kind of defeats the object with this kind of driving techno, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, really nice. Very well put together. Really current sounding and a joy to listen to. Yeah, loved it. Yes. Okay, cool. Next. Anemoia. I am so sorry if I've got your name wrong there. I'm pretty sure I have. Anemoia. Binary mix. And this is In Search of Q. Wow. Take a bow in search of Q. Well done, mate. Thank you so much for sending something in. I know that you've just said there in the chat that you are new to music production. Welcome to the club. It's the lonely old road. Welcome to no friends, no life, lots of clicking mouse buttons, not seeing daylight for days on end. Yay for us. So, I think you have a massive skill. I think you are very talented, especially in the areas of music theory and your progression on this. I think it was brave and stunning. Brave in terms of you weren't afraid to progress it and to take it in a direction. However, you knew when to hold it back and to stop it being too tangentful. And that's it's walking a fine line when it comes to trance to do that. And I think you did that in a very, very professional way. And it wasn't an obvious route either. Like sometimes I'll sit here and I'll try and preempt where the next chord's going to be or where the melody's going to take a turn. And it's really nice when I am wrong in my preemptingness of what I think is going to happen. And you did that many times. I mean, I wasn't sure where you were going with it, but there were a number of moments in that, a lot of dopamine hits in that progression, that melodic progression. So yeah, I really liked that. In terms of this being just for you, there is nothing more that you would need to do. You know, you'll naturally, after making a track, you'll naturally listen back and say to yourself, okay, I like that and this is what I would like to try to change next, or this is what I'm going to focus on my next tune. And we can't ever do that until we've finished a track that we're working on. So I think naturally you are going to explore certain areas where it will take you and your production to the next level of refinery, if you will. So I definitely feel that is going to happen for you, no doubt. If you're making a track like this already, then like you've got so many things going for you. Your choice of instruments are great. Your arrangement, albeit maybe a little bit long, like the whole track length is 7 minutes 45, but I think that's actually correct for this kind of a track because your riff is explaining something, it's expressing something. So that's probably where that length has come from. Stop it, Richie. Arrangement wise, I think the arrangement was really nice. And you didn't feel the need to put in like a main vocal in there. And I think it carries itself well enough not to need a vocal. I like the little ah-oohs that you had in there. So I think maybe an area that will probably have already occurred to you that you might want to work on your next tunes, your next project. There's a couple of areas where if you wanted to look at this in terms of getting signed to a trance record label, things that they would be looking out for, or feedback that you might get if they answered your emails, which sometimes they don't, they would probably say something along the lines of, it's good, but mix down might need some work. I think and this could be subjective as well, but I think that there was like a little hi-hat in there that was kind of peeking out a bit. And now also on like trance, the most loudest part of the track is the kick. I think your kick was a little bit drowned out with the other stuff, so that's where mix down will come in. I think mix down in itself is a long time to get right. And it depends on many things. It depends on experience. It depends on the setup of your room. Are you using headphones? Are you using flat response monitors? But again, I have ultimate faith that you're going to do really well. Sometimes it's taste, yeah, but I'm talking now in like terms of, you know, like if you wanted to get it signed by a record label, and what a record label making music for DJs to play out would be looking for. And one of the main things will be your rubbish at mix down. You won't be forever. And I'm telling you now, you're very close to being really good. You really are. Because I think your focus seems on this track, your focus was probably mainly on getting your bass progression and the melodies to all work with each other. So maybe a bit of advice would be, you know, in like different studio sessions, like instead of working on the whole thing, pick like a subject on the project that you're going to work on. So for example, one studio session, have it devoted entirely to the melody and the maybe the bass progression. So yeah. And yeah, vocals are a whole other game as well, mate. Honestly, they can be quite finicky. So yeah, that's also like processing vocals as a whole thing. But I really like the vocal that you did use on this. I think you used it tastefully and it worked well with your riff, your melody, your counter melodies. I think that's the hardest bit really, is to be doing things like that. So I feel like that's probably where your mindset was mainly anyway. So moving forward, I'm sure you will in your next session, you know, think about having the kick a little bit louder, punching through a little bit more, sidechain everything to everything. Vocals are a bitch, yeah. But remember that this is a very difficult thing that you're doing, and you've picked one of the most difficult genres to do. So there is a lot of learning curves. It's obviously like, if you don't know how many, and the more that you do it, the more you realize, oh shit, I've opened up a Pandora's box of stuff here, you know. But be excited, be curious, go into it with childlike innocence as well, and just experiment, A/B things, have fun. When it does get frustrating, leave it, go and work on something else, have a different project. But yeah, I am really, really proud of you. I think this is a great piece of work, and please keep sending your music in. Thank you, mate. Woo! Go team. Go and follow, guys. I like the name as well, In Search of Q. Is that like Q is in like resonance? Oh, you sent another one in already. Yes. Thanks, mate. Trial and error. Exactly. So next up is, that would be a really good like a double act name, wouldn't it? I'm sure I've said this before, like on the sesh, like trial and error. Oh, that cue. Oh, nice. Live long and prosper. I liked Star Trek Voyager. That was my favourite one because I like 7 of 9. She was nice. She was very pretty. I liked her. And Captain Janeway. Oh, she was ace. Next up, we have got Mark, Shelvin. Exactly right. Jerry Ryan. Amazing actress. Nice boobies. Okay, Mark Shelvin, I Don't Want to Lose My Way is next. Okay. I nearly died there from cat hair in my mouth. I'm okay now. It's fine. Do you know what I did yesterday with the cat? One of the cats, she's just like shedding everywhere. So we have like a thing like to brush her. But I was hoovering up the cat hair and I went, ooh. And then I hoovered her and she loved it. She's like, ooh. So I was there like literally on the highest setting hoovering the cat. And she was like, oh yeah, like leaning into it. She loved it. Cats are weird, man. And suddenly the cat was gone. Hi, Renee. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we've got one of those rubber brushes. They are amazing. They really are. Hello there, the real was not was. How you doing, mate? Mark, this is a really great track. I think it was originally, was it a trance tune? I think you've remade it. I recognise the riff, I think. But this is just insanely good. Really well balanced. Nice sounds that you're using here. I love the percussion as well. Not too much of it, but just enough to keep it riding, keep it driving. Yeah, nothing really much else to say. The ending was a bit weird, but I think that's because he's just made like a bit of a radio edit kind of a thing, or just one without the outro. So usually it would like carry on. You'd have like a DJ kind of like outro to it. So, but yeah, great tune. Great tune. I don't have anything else to say apart from great tune. I really liked it. Mark, make sure you send something else in, please. I always like hearing your new music. And yeah, for anyone that's not been here before, this is the demo drop. So what we're doing right now is we're listening to people's music that they've made themselves. So if you are a up and coming or even an established music producer, you want to be accountable, help yourself to complete projects and have people, like-minded people, listen to your music as well, please make sure you send in a track. Make sure you head the email demo drop. That's probably the most important thing. Well, one of the most important things. Otherwise, I won't know if it's for the show or not. Make sure you don't leave me an expirable link, because I've got a bit of a backlog of emails, so it may take a little bit. Hi Twiddle. It may take a little bit of time for me to get to your email. I will send you an email when your track's going to be aired on the show, and if it isn't going to be aired on the show, I'll give you some helpful feedback on why, to help you to get a track, your music to the listenable stage. So at every point I will try and be as helpful as I possibly can. Also, if you have been waiting for a while, please feel free to message me on Facebook. It's probably the best place to get me. Before 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, because that's when we usually do the shows, on a Tuesday. And I will bump your track for you. I'll go and find it in the system, and I'll find it via your email address. So yeah. Next up, Phat. This is Phat with a PH, by the way. It's like the new fangled way to spell it. I wonder if it's in the dictionary yet. So Phat Tony, and this is Rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Shelvin, a duo, a twosome. So many lyrics, we're frightened to use them. So many lyrics, we'll keep them in stores. We've even got them coming out of our pores. Your father, your mother, your sister, your brother. Everyone's got to be an AKA lover. Give us the motivation, we can cause a sensation. Give us the aspiration, we can cause a sensation. Give us the girls top speed, give us the girls stampede style. Smiling, everybody but whining. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And rumble. Everybody rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And rumble. Everybody rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Partners in crime will never do time. A sentence for us has to end in a right. Raw and pure like sushi. Don't try to do me, use me, or even try to sue me. We lay down the law, work quick on the floor. We played it, the rest don't score. No jokes, no messing. We teach you a lesson, a state of confusion to keep you all guessing. Freaking it, sweating it, busting the mic, slamming it, jamming it, do what you like. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, and rumble. Everybody rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, and rumble. Everybody rumble. Freaking it, sweating it, busting the mic, slamming it, jamming it, do what you like. Let's get ready, 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 let's get ready to rumble. We'll just wreck the mic, we'll just wreck the mic, we'll just wreck the mic. Side, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, and rumble. Everybody rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, get ready, and rumble. Everybody rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, and rumble. Everybody rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready, and rumble.
Okay, guys, that is Fat Tony and Rumble, who is DJ Frank Bowden in the chat. Welcome in, my friend. Okay, so Frank has just said that this is his first track that he's produced. Well done, mate. I think that this is a great start. It really is. You kept it nice and simple. I think that's important, especially when you're quite new to music production. And it kind of worked with this track as well, just keeping it on what would be it was a harmonic of the root note from the original. And it worked really nicely. It worked really nicely on that key of the bass line that you've got in there. And I can tell, it feels like from memory, you've just plonked in the full a cappella and not messed around with it too much. Just got it, in time and left it as is, which I think worked quite well. I think I liked it. I think as a first ever production, you've done a really good job. The other thing that I noted that was really well done for someone who's just produced their first track is your use of the effects, the rises, arrangement. Those kind of things can be quite difficult, especially in the early days of music production, to envisage where everything goes, because we can get kind of locked in a corner, like in an 8-bar loop, and it's quite difficult for us to kind of like come out and gain the perspective for where things should come in, timing of things, phrasing, etc. So I thought that was amazing. It was really, really good. You obviously got a natural talent for it. So, woo! Well done, mate. Hello to Pearce.M. May, how you doing? Good to see you. We haven't played your track yet. Have I got makeup on my yeah, honestly, keep it up, dude. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. I think you've done amazingly well, especially for your first ever track. So, and I love Ant and Dec, and I love that vocal. It's so cool. So thank you for reminding me of my childhood and the amazing 90s. So next up we have got Pattern Perception, my friend Lefty. This is Pattern Perception, and this is The Better You Know. There we go. That is The Better You Know by Phat Perception. I just want to say a big hello to my good friend Malin. Malin! I love you. So good to see you, mate. I hope you're good. So, Phat Perception is a good friend of mine. I've known Lefty for about 20 years, probably longer. Really, really, really nice guy. And yeah, his music, he started actually putting his music on the demo drop a few years ago and was very shy about showing anyone his music. And now he's been signed to some big labels, working with Steve Mack, Rhythm Masters. And, you know, I know that this show was a stepping stone for him to gain the confidence to realise how good he is. And that's what I love about doing this show, is in our own small way, we do provide people with, you know, a bit of confirmation that, yeah, you're amazing. You know, you need to be showing this to other people, and, you know, them then going, okay, cool, maybe I can do this. And then great things happening. And this to me is like, I feel like it's my success, you know, when other people have kind of like journeyed through our channel, and, you know, that's what it's all about, is just supporting each other and helping each other to grow. It's so rewarding to me to be, you know, a part of that. So yeah, I'm so proud of you, Lefty. I love you so much, mate. Thank you for sending this in. Again, outstanding track, great respace, really nice vocal, really well spaced out, sounded really good on my speakers. I know you said it's a work in progress. That's good to go. It's amazing. I love it. Really, really nice tune. Really nice. So yeah, make sure you go and follow Phat Perception. The only thing is the cut of the vocals could probably be worked on a bit more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean, Renee? The cut of the vocals. It's probably a subjective thing. I think because those vocals are meant to be ad-libby. They're meant to be like an accompaniment. They're not supposed to be like the main front and center, you know, like how you'd have a singing vocal where it'll have a verse and a chorus, that kind of thing. Ad libs are more like texturized, expressive. They kind of like sit back a little bit, more atmospheric, that kind of thing. The vocal glitch thing, yeah, I thought that might probably be something that's specific to you. Yeah. The vocal glitch thing, there's some cuts that are inconsistent to my ear. That's what I like about it. I like the fact that it was quite organic in that way. But I guess that's kind of like the beauty of music, isn't it? It's very subjective. So, yeah. Hello, Justin. You're doing a wedding. Oh, my God. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we played yours earlier, Justin. I'll write it in the chat because you might not be able to hear me. We already played yours, but you can watch back on YouTube. Yay. Yeah, I like the vocals as well. I did like the vocals. But yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's different. Some people can pick up on stuff as well more than others, or like, you know, if you're quite sensitive to certain frequency ranges as well, that can be a helpful thing, but it can also be a hindrance to enjoying certain music as well. So especially if you're extraterrestrial, yeah, extraordinary, extrasensory, all of those things. You know, like some people can hear energy through like cables and shit. That's crazy. I've had that happen twice in my life where I've actually heard that. But Rennie, that doesn't surprise me. Like, and it was a lot. Like, I can't remember why I was like it that one day, or the two times that I remember it happening. But Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to like take in, but thankfully it kind of like went away again. But yeah, it was some. I think with some people they can be quite sensitive to certain noises. I know one guy who literally could not be in the room when a microwave was on. Like it would freak him the fuck out. Yeah. That's what I get for being friends with the weirdos. There we go. Okay, next up. Pete.M and Charlie Goddard, two of my favourite people here. Here we go, and this is Breathe. we go. That is Pete.M and Charlie Goddard, and that is Breathe. I do that all the time, actually. Yep. I really like this tune. I liked the synth, the same as In Search for Q said in the chat. Great, well-produced, hard dance track. Very, very clean. I really don't have much more to say. I was literally just enjoying listening to the track. I wasn't really listening to it in a critical kind of a way. You don't need to with anything that Charlie Goddard is working on. I've made tracks with Charlie. He's just so good at what he does. So good at what he does. Yeah, no real comments either. Exactly. Yeah, really, really nice to hear it. Pearce, thank you very much for sending it in, mate. Thank you. I know, like me and Pearce go way back as well. Yeah, he is amazing. But you know what? It's also going in to see him with good ideas is exactly what great engineers need as well. So, going in there with these ideas and doing a track together, that's what it's all about. It's the collaboration. So, yeah, it's a really, really great track. I hope that it gets signed. I'm sure it will do. If not, send me a message. I'd be happy to have that on Delicious Recordings. But I don't think you'll have any problems getting that signed at all. But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for sending it in. Okay, next is, this is RJ Van Xetten, and this is The Dream. RJ Van Xetten. I think that's how I say the X in that. Xetten. Wow. Really, really great techie techno. Techie techno, is that a thing? Techie techno. Yeah, wow. Great acid line. Kept building. Very, very solid. Yeah, everything that I'd want from a techno tune. Really, really nice. Really nice. Really well put together. Great vocal as well. I never get bored of hearing that vocal. Ever. Yeah, really liked it. Thank you so much, RJ Van Xetten, for sending that in. I'm going to be playing that myself in my techie techno sets. 100%. I loved it. Thank you for sending it in. I think the next one we've got is quite a techie techno one as well. This is Gareth Murphy, and this is Why So Serious. Here we go. Sorry, I was muted there. That is Gareth. That was Gareth Murphy. Now, if you want to get yourself a free copy of that, here's the link. Free download. It's a funny title. Imagine if that was your actual name. Oh, okay, Miss Hawker. Good question. That was RJ Van Xetten, The Dream. That's all I know at the moment. Just writing it in the chat for you again there. That's all I know. But yeah, that's their name. What was I saying? Yeah, this track, really good. Really, really good. I think with a good master, this would sound even more punchy than it already is. But do you know what? There was such a lot of expression in this. There were a lot of peaks and troughs, and it really took me on a journey. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely made me go on a journey. I think it's a really, really solid track, Gareth. So, yeah, well done, mate. Really well done. Yeah, and I think it was a Joker sample. Yeah, Master will bring out the shine and the chrome. Exactly. But yeah, very well done. Nice to hear dynamics in this as well. You're not, trying to get things sounding so loud that you're clipping everything and getting rid of all of the wonderful definition and dynamics of your music. Yeah, exactly. I hope that we're past all of that now in terms of the loudness war and stuff. Music's supposed to be an enjoyment for the ears, not, give us ear fatigue. But yeah, it's this track definitely had a lot of dynamics in it. It was nice to listen to and very emotive. Fluctuation in dynamics is what's missing in loud masters these days. Yeah. Preach it, baby. I think in some types of music, it's not so important. Like maybe types of bounce or hardcore. The dynamics aren't really necessarily that important because of the style of the music and all the way that it's supposed to be. But anything like with melody that wants to take you on a journey, stuff with a bit more depth and differences of volumes, we definitely need dynamics. Yeah, 100%. But that's our show. Woo! Thanks, guys. Thank you. I hope I don't start eating loads of food now that I'm not vaping. So I've gone 3 days without my vape because my vape went missing while on a holiday with the children visiting my dad. Yeah. I don't want to though. I don't want to eat loads of food because I've just lost 2 stone. I've just lost 2 stone and now I've lost my vape and I'm just thinking, all I'm thinking about is flapjacks. My dad, thank you for asking. He's okay. Yeah, my dad's been ill with cancer for a number of years now. He keeps getting rid of it and then it comes back again. But he's okay at the moment. I think, the main thing is spending time with him as much as is possible. So that's why I sacked off going to Creamfields in order to grab the kids, grab Guy and go and spend a long weekend down with my dad and go and spend time together as a family. I'm really glad that we did. So yeah, we had a great time. I got extremely drunk with my dad on the Saturday night. I think it was the Friday night. Oh my God. I was being sick. When I got home. Yeah, it was bad. I had 6 beers. I have not had 6 beers for a long time. I had 6 beers and it sent me sideways. Yeah. Your dad played Beatles guitar for 30 years. Wow. That's so cool. Does Guy play cards or chess? He plays online. Well, he plays a game called Save the Spire. I think it's called. Slay the Spire, which is cool. Yeah, I only had 6 beers. I know for a fact that I used to drink probably at least twice that amount when I was younger. I don't drink anymore. So, yeah, that happened. 6 pints of Madri. It's called Madri. It was really nice. Yeah, it was really nice at the time, but yeah. But yeah, it was nice to go and see my dad and spend some time with him. But yeah, thanks for asking. What's happening this week? What day is it today? Wednesday. I might see you tomorrow. I don't know what's in my diary. Let me have a quick look. I think I've got a student in. I've got a student in for DJ tutoring on... No, I haven't. That's on Friday. Okay, my student's in on Friday. So Thursday, tomorrow. I might do studio work tomorrow because I've got a remix I need to finish. If I get enough time or I'm feeling energetic enough, I'll do a stream later on tomorrow night. But if not, I'll see you on Friday. And I'll see you Saturday as well. So I'll be around at the weekend. So what's live cut? What's live cut? What are you on about? 6 pints is respectable. Thank you, Scootius. It's too much for me. I don't want to do that again. Do you know why? The main thing is it ruined my next day. Well, not completely because we still went to the beach and stuff, but I was just hanging. Live cut. Live cut. Beat slicer? Nice. Plug-in by Smart Electronics. Okay, I'll have a look into that. Yeah, anything that kind of like does randomization and stuff. I love stuff like that. Thank you. Everyone go and check out Live Cut. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I love stuff like that. What was the one I've been using recently? Life by XLR Audio or something. That had a similar kind of function on it. And I found that very useful. Just to like shuffle loops around and stuff and get a bit of randomization. I found that one quite useful. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up on that. Cool. Have I looked at Gestalt? It sounds like a I don't know, a hospital term. What is the simple meaning of Gestalt? Oh, a configuration. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I needed to go and look into it, didn't I? Do you know what happened? I turned off the computer and I didn't save the tabs. You can't link me in for... Are you on my Facebook? Are you on my Facebook? Can you send me a link on Facebook? You can't send links here because it won't let you. It's like a safety thing in case you're putting porno links on trying to get me to increase my penis size, stuff like that. Yeah, send me... Stop making me try to increase my penis size. God damn it. Yeah, please send me that because that'll give me something to do tonight. I probably shouldn't be on my computer all night because of Harold the hernia. I think I need to go and lie down a little bit now. Yeah, thank you. And also, thank you, Mufasa. It is, isn't it? I have a majestic penis. What else was I going to say? Yeah, the reason why I wanted to look into that Gestalt thing as well is before I go, I'll tell you that I spoke with the headmaster of my uni because I was going to go and do a music masters this year. I'm not going to do it this year now because next year they're starting a brand new master's course in music production. So if I did it this year, it would just be an MA music, which is kind of like a very broad umbrella of stuff that I would be doing. Whereas in a year's time, it would be the first implementation of this brand new course, which is music production. So I'll be doing an actual masters in music production. And the reason why that's going to be helpful is it will help me to then decide what areas I personally want to go in terms of music production. So things like this Gestalt thing, if I ever want to go in and do my PhD, which is a great possibility that I would want to do that, then knowing about those kinds of things is going to come in so useful, because I'll need to have like a real solid idea of, you know, what I'm going to be doing in terms of that. So a few ideas at the moment for me would be disciplines in the psychology of music, how it affects the body, vibrations, you know, like solfeggio, binaural, that kind of thing, and also getting through the fallacy stuff of that, you know, because some of it, is it true, is it not? You know, we've got some conspiracies around 44.1 hertz, and things like the 132 frequency, or, you know, whatever it was. I'm so bad with numbers. You know, working through all that kind of aspect of it. So this Gestalt thing would be really helpful. And the other side of it is AI as well. I want to get into AI on the masters, and also, you know, on this potentially the PhD as well. So it means a lot of research, a lot of like going deep with this stuff, and do my own music production as well, live performance stuff that I want to get into. I had 666 hertz can be bad or good. Who knows? But yeah, it all really interests me. So if you can please send me a link on that, I can get my hyper focus on that tonight. So yeah, thank you so much. This is what this is all about, is all of us helping each other to become more geeky. So it also stops me from arguing with idiots on social media. So that's always a welcome blessing. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. I'm going to send us on over to DJ Seaweed. I love him. He's so cool. He's so silly. He's like my spirit animal. He's a silly Billy. Okay, yeah, we'll go there. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be around at the weekend. I might be around tomorrow, but like I said, I'm going to be doing studio stuff. I've got a remix I need to finish for a record label. And yeah, thank you. Let's go and see Seaweed. Love you guys.